What's up guys, today's video I'm going to be trying to get 5 rare cars that I don't have in Forza Horizon 5. My main mission for this video is to get Audi completed and then maybe Aston Martin. In my collection we're absolutely going to get Audi done. I might even buy the RS7 with a backstage pass by the end of the video. But the TT RS Coupe is not in the backstage pass at the moment, so I'm going to have to auction snipe for this thing and I'm going to get it today. But the auction house is exactly where we're going to start out today. We're going to go to the TT RS 2020 and we're going to get this today. See, there's none on the auction house. This is an incredibly rare car, so I'm going to be here for a little bit, but I'm going to make sure that I get this, and then we're probably going to go to the backstage pass, and we're going to grab that other car. I was thinking, though, I could not go to the backstage pass, and I could just auction snipe for the RS7, I think it's called, which I'm not totally against, because that would save me a whole backstage pass. That's like 10 million credits. So wasting a backstage pass is just not smart, honestly. But you can buy most of those cars on the auction house, so it's kind of not a waste. It's just more of like, am I going to save myself some time here, or am I going to save it on a different car? I don't really know how rare the TTRS is. I know that it's rare enough, obviously, where there's not one on the auction house most times. I don't know if it's like see it once an hour, or see it once every 15 minutes, or see it for not a whole day. Like, I don't know how rare it is exactly. But I guess we'll see. I'm just going to keep going. I'm hoping to keep this under 2 hours for this car. If we can keep it in that range, that's good. And then, you know, we've got a new car relatively fast. Okay, that was extremely fast. I think I've been recording for 3 minutes and I got it. Okay, wow, that was good grief. I did not expect that at all, dude. Collect car, let's get this thing in my inventory. That's crazy, dude. I got that for $1.3 million. That's it. Well, there's no way I'm going straight to the backstage pass for the other one. We're gonna see if we can get that one, because oh my gosh, I actually can't believe what just happened. That's insane. I'm not sure I've ever gotten a car that rare that fast. I mean, maybe it's not even that rare, I guess. But something like that, they don't just pop up that often. Oh, and the RS7 Sportback isn't even rare. It's just expensive. Okay, let me see if I can get one for cheap, and then if I can, then we might just have Audi completely finished. 7 million, no. If I can get one for 8, I might do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. 8 million flat out. That's sick. Okay, so yeah, we just finished Audi already. That's 2 cars. The goal is 5, so I'm gonna claim that one, and then we're gonna go look for some other cars to snipe. I think I have some ideas, but I don't know exactly. Okay, so I'm looking at the Aston Martin DBS right now. I think this is probably what I'm gonna go for, but I am gonna go sell another car in the auction house just so I have some actual like money to buy this car if it does end up being 20 million. I'd rather spend 20 million than miss out on a car that I like waited for, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I actually can't do that because I've sold the maximum amount of cars that you're allowed to sell within a 24-hour period. That's because I was trying to get rid of a bunch of Porsches that I bought for that wheel spin video. So that's okay. I will just hope that I can get it for 13 million. I might even set the, I'm not going to set the limit. I just want to see how rare it is. We're not going to limit the max buyout to 20 million or, well, sorry, to 14 million so that I don't see anything that I can't buy. I don't mind seeing what I can't buy, especially if it makes me know like, okay, this sells for 20 million, I'll come back later, because right now we are low on funds. We do not have very much money. I might start doing like a little road to like legendary painter, because I would like to be able to make that much money that fast. There's nothing wrong with being able to make $20 million. It's like at the snap of your fingers. I would absolutely be able to sell that car that I just got for 20 million if I actually if I had legendary painter. But I'm really surprised I was able to finish the Audi collection that fast. That was really crazy. I just really like when you can get it for dirt. Oh my gosh, no way. No way we get that. No way we get that. Oh, dude, I was on point with that. That might not even be my fault. It might be, I might have hit my buy limit. No, I don't know. That was gone, but I was fast. That was, I can't believe we just saw another car already, dude. We're 8 minutes in. This is insane. I'm seeing so many cars today. I just got to be really focused, because this is like, everything is popping up like instantly. And that one popped up for like extremely cheap too. That was only 100 and I think it said 80,000. It might have been 130,000. I don't know. I was more focused on actually buying it than like looking at how much it costs. I'm really surprised I didn't get that car. I didn't think this was like a high contention car, but it is like midday on a weekend, so it's probably just a lot of people online right now. But that means more cars for me. Like, more people are going to be uploading cars, so even though the contention is higher, there's more chances. But it's summer right now, so usually I can be in the middle of the week and we're grinding for cars just randomly on a Tuesday. And that's 30 minutes where we've been looking. So that's the more reasonable result. You know what I mean? This is more like a lot closer to what I expected to be doing. But I want to check one thing. There's one thing I want to do before we keep going on here. I'm going to go check like, let's go to BMW and we'll do a random BMW. It'll probably end up being cheap. That's one of the most expensive BMWs. This is cheap though. This one, I want to see, am I even allowed to buy it? I might have hit my limit already of cars I can buy. Okay, no. We're good. Okay, so that's good to know. That was just a test for me, because the last one, I really felt like I was as fast as I possibly could have been. So I was just making sure that I actually could have gotten it, because there is a limit on how many cars you can buy in 24 hours, which is kind of crazy to me, but it's true. It is true. So we're back to the DBS. I'm not going to give up. We're just going to keep going on this one. I think I'm going to give it like 30 more minutes. We'll get to an hour. I think that's reasonable. And then once we get to an hour, I might just switch cars just to keep it fresh. Even though I'm not really keeping it fresh, I'm kind of going to look at the exact same thing. It's just the result will be different. But it feels fresh, you know? Let me have my thing. I might even switch my car and like go to the Peel, which by the way is now in the main series like of the whatever it's called, the festival playlist. So you guys can get a Peel for sure, guaranteed now, and then you can use it when you're auction house sniping. I always have to say it's a really expensive car, so you might not be able to get it, but now it's not expensive. You just have to put in some time, and in a couple weeks you'll be able to get it, and then you can use it for all your auction house sniping. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Please give me that. Please, 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 please. What the heck, dude? Man, people really want this car. We're going to keep going, though, because like I've told you a million times in the past, if somebody puts it up for auction, it might have gotten bought out from under them, and then they have to put another one up. So it's great to just go, go, go. You know what I mean? As soon as you see one. Just like that. Like, literally just like that. Come on, please tell me it worked. Bang! That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is living proof. Every time I say it, it usually doesn't happen, but that is exactly what I'm talking about. Always look and make sure that if somebody buys it before you, that you keep going. It's always worth it to just check. And I'm just going to keep going because why not get another one of these rare ones? I'll just do it for like a minute to 30 seconds, something like that. I mean, I said that backwards. I mean, 30 seconds to a minute, and then yeah, and then I'll give up. But it's always good to just check, man. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm not getting another one. I don't care. We're at 3 cars for the video already. That is awesome, and I got to prove a theory of mine where if one pops up, there's probably another one able to pop up pretty soon. So it's always worth it to keep looking. But that puts us at 2 away from done with Aston Martin. The DBR one's just really expensive. That's the only reason I don't have it. But I think I'm just gonna go for the Lagonda now, because then I'll be 1 away if I get that. So I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna go for another 30 minutes to an hour and just see if we can get it. But this has been going amazing, by the way. I'm so happy with today's video. I don't know what the Lagonda looks like at all. I actually don't know what car that is, so I'm pretty interested. All right, it's been a little bit, but we are now back. I put myself in a P50 so that I don't have to wait for these load times and stuff. It's just a little bit faster in the auction house. We're also now in the festival, which is also faster than the house for some reason. I don't know why, just load times work that way. But we're just gonna look for some cars for a little bit, chill, vibe out, have some fun. Because I really enjoy looking for cars on the auction house. It's like I've said multiple times, it's what I started out doing. The auction house is what got me back into Forza, and so that's why I started this channel in the first place. So I saw the Lagonda for 20 mil and I couldn't afford it at the time, but my mic was messed up, so I figured I just wouldn't show you guys because like who cares? I didn't get it. So I swapped over to the BMW 850 CSI because it fits a little more what I'm looking for. It's like 200K. You see it pretty often, but not like too often. It's still obviously a rare car, as you can see. I'm just going through the auction house right now. So since it's a little bit more of like an optimal time of day, I think that I'll probably see one pretty quick, hopefully. But that's never a guarantee. You could be here for 24 hours. You could be here for 30 minutes. It's totally random. I'm not exactly sure what car I want to go for after this. I'm thinking about doing all the rest of BMW just because like I like BMW. I only have a couple that I'm missing, so collecting all of those would be pretty nice. And most of them aren't too expensive. Like the M5 CS is 20 million, but the rest of them I think are pretty cheap. They're just really rare, so it just takes a while, but there's nothing too crazy about them. Oh my gosh, please tell me I just got that. Please tell me I got that. I've been here for so long. That is a good feeling, baby. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. That's why I love auction sniping, baby. Let's go. That was just today. That was 45 minutes of looking for that car. I spent 6 million, which is a lot more than some of the other cars that I saw earlier, like of this car. It was like 200K earlier, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. I want this car. I need this car. I've been looking for it forever. I will gladly spend 6 mil on this. I'm curious to see if I can relist it for that much. I'm not going to, because this is actually like a car that I'm going to keep forever, probably. But let's see. How much does it actually sell for? Yeah, okay, I can sell it for that if I ever am in desperate need of money, but that's not the point. The point is we finally got it. So we're at 4 out of 5 cars. We only need 1 more and then we're done. But I think I'm gonna go with BMW still. I actually only need 1 more car because I think this one down here is purchasable. As you can see, like I'm not gonna spend real money on a car. So M3 GTS, that's the last car I have in BMW, and then I'm completely done with BMW. So that seems like a no-brainer to me. Let's go ahead and go to the auction house and get that done. BMW M3 GTS is the next one. Beautiful. And it's apparently very rare just because it's not here. So I'm gonna lock in on this one. Hopefully this one goes pretty smooth. It seems like the auction house is a little more dead than it was yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't mind. I enjoy it. But man, that payoff is so good when you finally find that car you've been looking for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then you have that suspense moment of it loading, saying, you know, waiting, and then it says buyout successful. That's the best feeling in the world, bro. That's such a nice feeling. I'm hoping to keep this hunt under an hour as well. That would be nice. I hope this car though isn't a $20 million car. If this is a $20 million car, like, and I can't afford it, that would suck. Finally find it after like 30 minutes. That's the worst feeling when you can't afford the car that you've been waiting for. Oh no. If I didn't get that because I was drinking water, oh my gosh, I got it. Bro, I'm gonna play that. You guys might even be able to hear me take a swig, dude. I literally, that's so funny, dude. I was literally sitting here. I just put my controller down for 2 seconds. I grabbed my water, took a sip, put it down, and the first one that I refreshed, it was the car. That is so insane. That is actually crazy, dude. I cannot believe that. Usually when something like that happens, like, you know, you set something down, you take a break, something come back to it, and it's there. It's like you don't get it. That is insane, dude. I cannot believe that. Does it sell for 1 million or did I get it for cheap? It's from 2010. It's this one right here. Auction car. It sells for 1 million. Yeah. So I got it for the max buyout. So some guy probably just didn't know it was rare. So this is all of the BMWs collected completely. This is amazing. This looks so good. I really wish that I could just get this one, but it's like 10 bucks. Like, it's ridiculous. You could buy 7 Hot Wheels for cheaper than that. I'm not even kidding. I've done it. I hate that they're more expensive. It's so stupid to me, but I do love looking at this. This is so nice because I love the BMWs. They're all so much fun to drive in this game. So this is so cool. And it feels fitting to end the video in the M3 GTS that we just got. Sorry, I'm blocking traffic. But yeah, that thing is beautiful. I mean, I don't know about this livery, but beyond that, this thing is sweet. I love how it looks. But I'm so happy with how that ended, dude. That was great. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.